Welcome to the Lakers Highlights Today channel. Before we dive into the news, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Now, let's get to the Lakers news. Hey Lakers fans, it's time for another hot update on possible franchise moves. At the center of attention is none other than Joel Embiid. According to analyst Bill Simmons, there's a scenario where the Philadelphia 76ers star could end up in Los Angeles without Austin Reaves being included in the trade. That's right, the number 15 would still be rocking purple and gold even with the arrival of an NBA MVP. The Lakers' need for a dominant center became clear after their Game 5 matchup against Rudy Gobert and the Timberwolves. While many are focusing on the free agency market, Simmons went straight to the point on his podcast. The Lakers need to make a trade, and Embiid is the ideal target. During the episode, Simmons mentioned that Reaves, with a salary between $14 to $15 million, could bring in good players in trades. But when Embiid's name came up, the conversation shifted. According to Simmons, the Lakers could land the center without including Reaves, offering all their expiring contracts and 1 or 2 first-round picks. For Simmons, this could be a chance for the Sixers to turn the page, receiving assets while moving past the uncertainty of Embiid's physical future. In the proposal, the 76ers would receive Rui Hachimura, Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber, and a 2031 first-round pick. In return, the Lakers would bring Joel Embiid to dominate the paint in Los Angeles. Although financially viable, the deal would require adjustments. Philadelphia would need to make space by releasing 3 players. Meanwhile, the Lakers, by absorbing Embiid's salary, would be limited to signing minimum contracts to complete the 12-player roster. It's a bold move, with immediate impact and long-term implications. As rumors swirl, the Lakers universe is watching closely, waiting for the next big step in the franchise's pursuit of their 18th championship. Now, it's time to carefully analyze the situation that could change the trajectory of the franchise. The Lakers are looking ahead, building their future with Luka Doncic as the centerpiece, and names like Joel Embiid are on the radar as potential bets to win now. A hefty investment, no doubt, but also filled with risks. Embiid's talent is undeniable. He's an MVP, dominates the paint, and commands respect in any matchup. However, injuries have been a part of his story from the start of his career. His rookie season was delayed, and since then, absences have accumulated. Even in the season he won MVP, the 76ers didn't make it past the second round of the playoffs. And in the decisive Game 7 against the Boston Celtics, he simply didn't show up. In the current season, the numbers speak for themselves: 23.8 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 4.5 assists per game. But he only played in 19 games. Left knee problems and a facial fracture hindered his chances of staying consistent. In February, he was officially ruled out for the rest of the season due to clinical incapacity. These factors reduced the price for a trade, but they also make many teams hesitant. Despite his talent, Embiid is not an athletic threat on the lob, and his struggle to share the spotlight with James Harden raises doubts about how well he would fit with Doncic, given their similar playing styles. On the other hand, with Reaves out of the equation, Embiid becomes a risk worth taking. If healthy, he's an unstoppable force who can change the game in any series. But the Lakers have limited resources. Every asset counts. Making a mistake on such a big trade could jeopardize not only the present, but also the future alongside Doncic. The balance between risk and reward is at the heart of this discussion. Embiid's name is enormous, but the final decision needs to be even bigger. If Joel Embiid were to join the Lakers, the team's dynamic would change dramatically. He'd arrive as a central piece in the paint, offering the Lakers something they've lacked in recent years: physical presence, rim protection, and consistent scoring in the interior game. Embiid is one of the most talented centers in modern NBA history. He knows how to play with his back to the basket, has a reliable mid-range jumper, and can impact both ends of the floor. In a team like the Lakers, he'd have teammates capable of alleviating some of the offensive pressure. If Luka Doncic truly becomes the leader of this new era, the combination of the two could be intriguing. Doncic attracts attention with his playmaking and court vision, which would open up opportunities for Embiid to receive the ball in more favorable positions without constant double teams. The duo would also provide offensive versatility. Doncic on the perimeter controlling the tempo, and Embiid in the post or on pick-and-pop plays, forcing tough defensive decisions from opponents. Additionally, the Lakers' environment could benefit Embiid's physical management. The franchise is known for investing in medical infrastructure and planning player minutes to maximize long-term performance. This could help him avoid the recurring injuries that have limited his availability in recent seasons. Defensively, he would fit in very well. Embiid is a natural shot blocker with a good sense of positioning and game awareness. His presence in the paint could compensate for perimeter deficiencies and give the Lakers a more solid defense. Alongside versatile wings and supporting defenders, he would have less responsibility in covering long spaces, which is crucial given his physical history. At the same time, Embiid wouldn't need to carry the team on his own. In Los Angeles, he would be part of a collective structure that focuses on efficiency, balance, and competitiveness. With good perimeter shooters, athletic wings, and a playmaker like Doncic, the tactical fit could work if everyone is committed. In summary, playing for the Lakers would offer Embiid the opportunity to operate in a structured system, with high-level teammates and a clear focus on winning. It wouldn't be about carrying everything alone, but rather being the right piece on a team looking to get back to the top of the NBA with a competitive and balanced roster. For the Lakers, Embiid would bring physicality to the paint, something the team hasn't had since Anthony Davis played full-time center, something that has become increasingly rare. With Embiid, the Lakers would gain a player capable of going toe-to-toe with opponents like Nikola Jokic, Rudy Gobert, and Bam Adebayo. He would be the ideal defensive pillar for a system that depends on solid coverage and rim protection. On offense, his presence would change the spacing and the way the ball moves. Embiid draws attention in the post, forces defensive adjustments, and allows guards and wings to play with more freedom. Players like Luka Doncic, if he's on the team, and Austin Reaves would benefit directly, finding more space for drives and mid to long-range shots. With Embiid, the Lakers' plan to balance competing now and building for the future would weigh more heavily on the present. He's a player ready to win, one who demands a competitive roster around him, which would push the front office to assemble a cohesive team with complementary pieces and good depth. Managing his health would be a priority, and the Lakers would need to adjust the game's schedule and minutes on the court to avoid overloading him. But with the right roster and a well-distributed rotation, it's possible to maximize his availability in the key moments of the season. Having Embiid on the roster would also signify a leap in ambition. The Lakers would make it clear that they're willing to make a bold move to return to the top. With him, the team would become a serious championship contender with a more physical identity, strong defense, and efficient offense. It would be a profile shift that aligns with the franchise's tradition, star power, strength, and a winning mentality. In conclusion, Joel Embiid would be a significant addition to the Lakers in terms of talent and ability to elevate the team in the short term. His presence would transform the team into an immediate title contender, offering a rare combination of offensive skill and dominant defense. However, the risk of injuries must be carefully assessed, as Embiid's longevity and physical consistency could directly impact the team's success. If the Lakers can manage his health and take advantage of his peak performance, this trade could be a crucial step toward the franchise's 18th title. However, this decision would require careful planning, considering the limited assets available to the team and the need for balance between competing now and ensuring a sustainable future. Now I want to hear from you. What do you think about this potential trade? Should the Lakers take the risk and bring Joel Embiid to Los Angeles? Or does his injury history make this move too risky? Leave your thoughts in the comments. See you next time, Lakers Nation.